Yeah.
What's up? Okay, well, welcome. This is May the Films Be With You, the fortnightly little topical podcast that we do that isn't about football. We talk about films and then just general chit chat about what's going on in our lives, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm Chris.
I'm Callum.
Yeah.
May the Films Be With You, Chris. How you doing?
I'm fucking awful.
Yeah?
As I've alluded to.
Yeah.
I've got deadlines coming up my arse.
Oh, no.
I can't remember the last time I slept properly.
Good.
I'm at that stage.
Uni. Best time of your life.
Oh, uni.
God damn, you've been working to the nail.
Man, I wish I didn't care so much.
Yeah.
But hey.
We all wish you didn't care so much.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to. Sorry, my iPad's wanting me to store stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's. Shall we kick things off?
Yeah, let's do it. What we got?
Well, we're going to do an actual review. So, what's the title that you've decided to come up with this week?
Oh, this week it's Pengest Watch.
The Pengest Watch.
As in the best watch of the week or something like that. It's
going to be a dead meme soon.
It's going to be a dead meme.
Dead meme soon. Okay, so this is the Pengest Watch, where we talk about an actual film that we saw, an actual current film in the cinema.
Yeah.
And I saw Free Fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that film is.
Well, if you've seen the trailer, you
haven't.
know what the film is. Okay, well, the premise is it is here's the thing. They sold it as a Martin Scorsese's executive producer.
Oh.
I can't remember the director, and I feel really bad, but it's a film 4 kind of film.
Okay.
It's one of them types, and they're making some really good content recently. But premise is, this is the whole premise, and I'm not missing anything out. 1970s, two groups of people meet up to do a trade deal of guns. You've got Cillian Murphy and another Irish actor who you'd know him if you saw him. He's quite prevalent in English TV.
Not Colin Farrell.
Not Colin Farrell. No, you'd know him. I promise you'd know him if you saw him. Them two and Brie Larson.
Oh,
from
really?
The Room.
Oscar-winning Brie Larson.
Mate, this is a high cast film. Yeah, you've also got so they're on one team with a couple of other guys who are like their goons,
right? And
they're from the IRA. Brie Larson set up. It's alluded to.
Yeah,
they're two Irish guys trying to get guns in the 1970s. So do the maths. And then Brie Larson is the American that set up this deal because it takes place in Boston, I think. And they meet up at this warehouse and they meet the gun runners, who is Charlton Copley.
Okay.
Who is fucking brilliant. Armie Hammer.
Nice.
And then there was like a budget Seth Rogen. All he reminded me of was like a young Seth Rogen. It was really weird. And then, a couple of other dudes as well. And they, again, I think one's another English actor. I've seen him in Peaky Blinders. He's been in a couple of things.
Oh, yeah.
But he's just support role. And they go to, this is the first 10 minutes of the film, they go get the guns, and then the deal goes south, and then it's an hour of them just firing at each other. And that's it. I honestly, I've missed nothing
What's
out.
it called? Firewatch.
Free Fire.
Oh, Free Fire.
Yeah.
It's just them shooting at each other.
The not to spoil anything of the deeper, meaningful plot.
Right.
But you find out that basically a goon from Gang A has got in a fight the night before. He's a druggie. And then as they're about to go in and load on the guns, he's like super sheepish, and he finds out that that's because on Team B is the guy that he got into a fight with, and they're like, if we ever meet again, I'm going to kill you, sort of thing, And guess what fucking happens?
They meet again.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But it was a film, it was not. Oh yeah, so I was saying it's Martin Scorsese, executive producer, him and about 20 other people.
Oh, it's one of those, right?
One of those, yeah. It's one of those.
Christopher Nolan, executive producer, but it's like he looked at the script once,
exactly,
in a Starbucks, and was like, yeah.
He probably just looked and they went, yes, it's really cool. Yeah. I like it.
Sure, buddy.
Sure, mate. Yeah, Cillian, how you pronounce it? Murphy boy. I really like him.
I really like him. Fantastic. Yeah.
He plays like sort of the straight man of the film.
Okay. Is he the protagonist?
Sorry?
Is he the protagonist?
None of them are really protagonists. Like that's the thing, that none of them are bad guys, but none of them are good guys either.
Okay.
Like it is like if two gangs met up and they got into a fight because these two guys, like even 10 minutes in when they're doing the fighting, he's trying to calm it down with Armie Hammer, who is like the logical voice of Team B.
Okay.
because he's like this hired hand. He's sort of like a James Bond-esque character, or American, obviously. But he's like some sort of military agent dude, and they're still trying to calm it down. So they're but this comedy ensues. It's
Is it a comedy?
Yeah, it's a comedy. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
you
like,
were man.
No.
I don't know if it's just your tired demeanor,
Yeah,
but
no,
I
it
was
probably
pitching
is.
in my head. I've got
No.
this like beautiful, like cinematographic.
No. It's just downright funny.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
It's not haha jokes funny. It's the situation that they're in is so bizarre, and the characters that they play just bouncing off each other.
Is Brie Larson funny?
I mean, for the stuff that she gets in, like they all get flesh wounds. This is like a recurring thing. So it's the film takes place in real time, which is a really cool concept.
Okay.
And credit where credit's due. It says it's going to be this one thing, and goddamn does it stick to it.
Yeah.
It is literally just like an hour and a half of these people's lives.
Like,
So
okay.
they get they all get like these flesh wounds, and they're all starting to bleed out. And towards the end of midway of the film, Army Hammer is like, we probably got about an hour left until we bleed out. And it's like, then it sort of becomes this race against time. And
Against
it's like,
the end of the movie.
And it's like, oh cool, there's like an hour left. And I won't spoil the end, but there's basically a bit where Army Hammer towards the end again sort of says like, oh, we got probably about 15 minutes till this thing happens, and then 15 minutes later you sort of forget it's a throwaway line, you forget about it, and then this thing happens. It's like, that's really cool, know. But they're just, Charlton Copley, he's the funniest. He's so funny. I think they were just filming him. I don't know.
Just
like,
followed him around,
just this mad
put him in a
South
costume.
African. Yeah, he was just like in this flared costume, 70s style. But it was one of those films you'd watch once.
Yeah.
You watch once, you don't need to watch it again. There was some really cool camera work. There was some really cool audio work.
Yeah.
Obviously I'm an audiophile. But basically, because they're all in this warehouse, it would cut to different characters in their different positions. It's like paintball, where they're all like hiding behind shit.
Yeah.
Scared to get up. But if some character would start talking, then they cut away, and then they'd like pan away, and it sounded like they're over there, and it's like, oh cool, so you sort of get a distance of how far away they are from each other.
You get sort of a little map in your brain of where everyone is. That's cool.
I'd encourage you to watch it. I think it's got very mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Because it is like, bless it, because it is just the one premise. It does get a bit stale after a while once the comedy sort of aspect goes, and then you're left a bit like, it's not really enough of an action film to.
Yeah.
It's a hyper real film.
So is it worth cinema trip?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm glad I saw it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, worth a cinema ticket.
Cool.
Yeah. Which is the highest accolade you can get.
Yeah. I will pay you £9.
I will pay you £9.
Sorry. 11.
Yeah, well, 12 if you want to watch it in 3D, and for 13 it's on bloody Blockbuster. Disgusting. Fucking don't get me started, mate. Tell you what, if I wasn't fiddling the system, I would not watch any films.
Just to clarify, he's not fiddling the system, he's a student.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There's no shady dealings here.
There is shady dealings. I do it all.
iTunes know where you live, man.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do know where I live. So that's cool. That's the film. That's the film that I saw.
That's your Pengus watch this week.
That's my wait, wasn't it? It was last week.
Well,
I've not watched
Pengus Cinema Watch.
Pengus Watch. Yeah, that was my actual review.
Sweet. So
what
would you? Would you do that out of 10? What would you? I can't even say words. Did you hear that? That was just.
What did I give it?
Let me rewind.
Let's have a little look through. I think I gave it, and that's the wrong file. That's UniWork.
We could talk about that.
No. Fuck.
So how are we doing this? We need to standardize this, and we're going to do it live on air now. What are we doing?
Here we go.
Do you prefer the out of 10 model? Do you prefer the out of 5 model?
I do an out of 10 model myself.
What's your boundaries here? What's a 10? Give me a 10 to you, to Chris.
I don't have a 10 on the list thus far.
No, in your life.
In my life? Oh, man. It's
just a Chris Mears 10.
Christ. I think the first time that I watched episode 7, that was like a 10 experience.
Okay.
But that's because I watched it in Leicester Square with the crowd hyped up, and it was like a day after premiere.
Fair enough.
There was nothing that could have made that experience. I've waited, 10 years for the film. The ultimate experience. But then I've got a couple of 9.5s. I've got Silences out there as a 9.5.
Yeah.
Because that was just such a good film. Damaging. I never want to watch it again.
God,
but
no.
It's so good. And then what was the other one I got? I got another 9.5 this year already.
Yeah, Logan?
No. That was an 8. The film had its flaws. I've got a 9. Sorry, I've got the Girl Who Let Through Time. That was a 9.
Oh yeah, that's a good film.
That was such a good film. I again, that was.
I can't remember if that was on the Lost podcast or not.
I don't know. I can't remember the Lost podcast. There isn't a Lost podcast.
Yeah, it's lost to the ether, man.
No, but that was a film that I liked for different reasons because I expected nothing from it and I got everything out of it.
So where's Free Fire up on this?
Free Fire is a 7.5. Yeah, it's I mean, I probably wouldn't watch it again, and there was pacing issues, but I saw it for a discounted price, and I was like, I was really happy that I saw it in the cinema as well.
Cool.
And it was a fucking awesome cast, and you could tell they were having fun with it, Yeah. And it was super simple premise, very one-off kind of film. You don't get many films.
You're not going to see that again.
You don't get many films that the director's clearly got an idea, and then he gets to follow through that idea in its fullest. You know, so credit to him. Yeah.
Cool.
7.5.
Cool.
Yeah.
My one's a bit against the rule on this. It's not in the cinema. Hasn't been since February, January, in fact.
The system?
Yeah, filling the system.
You dirty boy.
Ain't seen. So I want to get your okay to go here.
I've had a drink. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I saw that Split.
Oh, you motherfucker! You fucking motherfucker!
Yeah.
You piece of shit! You piece of shit!
It was there, man.
Have you seen John Wick 2 yet?
Nah, fam.
Oh, guess what I'm fucking watching tonight? Piece of shit.
I saw that Split, Chris.
Oh, you motherfucker. Was it good?
Oh, man, it was so good.
Oh, no! Callum!
Oh, Chris.
You betrayed me. You were my brother, Anakin. You were my brother.
I have the high ground.
You piece of shit.
All right, like I said, I'm not gonna sit on it for too long.
You don't say a damn
no, for
thing.
real. I'm not gonna sit on it for so long, but oh my god,
we should preface for the audience that was a film that we were supposed to see at like the start of the year together.
We were like, see it day it comes out.
We were so hyped.
A month later, that film came out.
We should probably we're free to see that film now. Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. So we didn't get to see that, but that was high on our list.
Oh man. I'm trying to underplay it a little bit right here.
You suck.
But let me tell you, Christopher, that film is some fucking savage gold.
Yeah.
All right?
Shyamalan back.
Shyamalan is back in the business.
Back.
He's also in the film, by the way. Not a spoiler. And it was a bit like, what are you doing, Shammy?
Isn't he always? He always makes cameos.
I know he always is, but I just didn't think he would be in this one, because this film's like...
claustrophobic.
You saw the trailers, right?
Yeah.
You know how he plays like a child?
Yes.
He's the comedic, like the comedy relief in the movie, right? Mm-hmm. And then Shyamalan's in there, and it's also kind of funny, and it's like, what are you doing, Shyamalan?
Bit too comedic.
Like, he wasn't cracking jokes, but he was being really lighthearted. Anyway, not the point.
Yeah.
McAvoy is my McAvoy.
My McAvoy.
Oh my goodness Christ.
Does he give the performance of a lifetime?
You can see him.
Yeah.
Okay, the premise. We've done the premise, which we'll do.
We do.
We do, sorry. So the pitch is it's James McAvoy plays a mentally ill person who has a lot of split personalities.
23, isn't it, or something like that?
23 split personalities in his brain, in his body, etc. Yeah. So he switches between these characters in this film, right? So one time he's playing a 40-year-old woman, one time he's playing a 5-year-old child.
I was going to ask, is it controlled or is it just random?
I can't talk to you about it at all, dude. Like,
okay. I understand.
I need to tiptoe like a motherfucker.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
He's astounding.
Should I just watch it tonight?
I mean, you're not losing anything by not watching it.
Okay.
I mean, no, wait, that's not a correct statement.
Sure.
You're in no rush to watch it because it's always going to be amazing.
Okay.
You can watch this.
That's fine.
There's no point... not that we ever do this. There's no point watching it on a stupid stream if you're desperate to watch it right now.
No.
Whereas you could wait. Is it out yet?
No, it's not out yet.
Yeah.
Not that we support piracy
no, of course
whatsoever.
Not. If you can wait for the DVD, I'd fully recommend watching it on a big TV because that is a film.
Yeah.
It's a film, man.
Pretty.
It's pretty in a really horrible way.
Right.
It's a little gory.
Shyamalan's got a very specific style, though,
yeah.
isn't he?
It's very claustrophobic, as you said. It's all in. Cool. It's in the whole film's in like 5 rooms, maybe.
Cool. I like that.
The plot goes places.
Man, you know what? I'm getting more and more into films that are small in scope.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm really starting to
even
enjoy
Mad
that.
Max, in a weird way, even though that was
As simple as our premise.
yeah, even though it was across the entire Australian desert, it was small and simple.
Yeah.
But oh my god, McAvoy. You can see him change character, like as he's changing mindset. Like he literally, he's looking at. There's a shot of him, where he's the 40-year-old woman and he's looking at the camera, and then you see his body just move, and he like moves his head around, and then boom, he's the 5-year-old kid, and you know it. Before he says a word, you know who he is because his face and his body is just, he's just someone else.
Yeah,
and it's.
I can't wait.
I
can't wait.
Okay.
You can't.
Oh man!
I swear to God.
This film is what you would show to someone who says acting isn't a real profession, and then you show them this performance and you see one man play so many people.
Okay. Is it, I mean, obviously I'm guessing McAvoy is the predominant force quite a lot.
So we follow I'm just trying to remember what's in the trailer.
Yeah, well, so okay, I'll tell you what I understand from it, from the trailer, and then you can tiptoe around that. So it's set up that he's got these personalities, and then all we ever really see other than that is that he kidnaps these girls. It seems like at the start.
Okay, that's all I needed. That's fine.
And then it's just like a series of them trying to escape, and a slight selection of some of the characters that he plays.
At its very basis,
and there's obviously some sort of Shyamalan thing that he's missing out.
Yeah. So the 3 girls get kidnapped in like the first minute of the film or whatever.
Okay. Oh, so it's right at the start.
Pretty much what you see in the trailers, like almost at the start.
Cool. That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, and one of the girls is the protagonist. You literally see the whole film through her eyes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Okay.
There's a couple times where you see it through McAvoy's eyes, but
cool.
As in one of McAvoy's personalities.
Yeah, sure.
Not too much, which I really liked. You see snippets into his life, and you're a bit like, okay, and then it goes back, and you're like, fucking what? The girl's performance, I can't remember her name. I did look it up, and I can't remember.
Okay.
Main girl, she is fantastic. The other 2 girls were actually kind of
so.
Excuse me.
That's right.
The other 2 girls were actually kind of so because the main girl, she acted a butt off, and she was scary and she was convincing and she just played it perfectly. McAvoy was obviously amazing.
Yeah.
But the 2 girls kind of acted like they were in a horror movie a lot, and I know that it kind of it's
got that vibe. From
it feels like a horror movie for a good portion of the film. You know, it isn't a horror movie, but you know it's a thriller and it's scary and what have you.
Yeah, well, Shyamalan's got that, especially in his old days. He had that idea of having a film that wasn't really that kind of film, like Unbroken, the superhero film that isn't really a superhero film, you know. Yeah, like
and same with Signs and The Village.
Yeah.
You know, there's a horror element to it, and you're like, fuck, there's some supernatural shit going on. So she was the main girl was really good, and she was trying to every character that. I'm not spoiling anything, I promise you. Every character of McAvoy's that she interacts with, she tries to reason with, she tries to please with.
Clever.
Let me out, try and do. She's trying to play it smart. She's half trying to underhand him and try and get around his business, and half trying to just say, look, don't fucking kill me, let me out.
Right.
The other 2 girls, whole film, screaming pretty much.
Right.
I think there's
horror
one moment.
Cliche, sure.
I
wonder if they were told to do that though, just to make it seem like more of a horror film. I was about to say,
reflecting on it, I feel like maybe they were supposed to play that part,
right?
And the main, because the main protagonist girl, she's very smart and she's really good. She was really good, man. Okay. I really enjoyed her.
I'll watch it at some point.
It was a good fucking film.
Cool, man. What would you give it out of 10 then?
I'm biased, because I love McAvoy. I love McAvoy.
Yeah. I think he's might be one of my top actors.
All right, here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing.
What's the thing?
McAvoy on its own, I'd give it a solid 8.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
The story I thought was a little flat.
Right.
Up until the story actually happens.
Until what a twist.
Kinda.
The Shyamalan twist.
It's not even.
Right. Yeah, okay, you can't explain.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
A 9. Strong.
Easy 9. I would put that above everything I've watched this year.
Wow.
Easily.
Really?
And I loved Hacksaw, and I loved... Was Silence this year?
Silence was Jan. It was the first film we
I
saw
loved
this
Hacksaw.
year.
I loved Silence. I love Silence a lot. I'd never watch it again, but I love it a lot.
I'm going to watch it one more time and then burn it. Yeah.
Yeah. Crucify it.
Yeah.
Split was fucking fantastic.
Okay, man, I'm really looking forward to it. Is as a quick side question, is because I would say up until what you're describing, I'd say if people said, "Oh, what is McAvoy's best role?" I'd say Filth. I'd say there's a duality to that character in terms of you're saying when he changes to his different personalities.
Yeah.
I remember very specifically one scene on a stairwell where he goes from being this arsehole that you've hated the entire film.
Yeah,
to
I remember
the guy that you feel sorry for in like a split instant.
when the woman shouting at him and he like bursts out and cries.
Yeah. Is it that level or better?
I'd say it's about that level.
Wow.
I'd say it's a little...
Okay.
I'd still say Filth is on top in terms of McAvoy's acting. Simply because...
maybe it's because you've got more time with that one character, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think in this as well, he's playing so many characters and he's doing so many of them well.
Sure.
But in Filth, he drives home that one character.
Yeah,
you know? I think
he just nailed it. Yeah,
I think Filth's acting comes out on top, obviously, for me.
Okay.
Maybe I need to rewatch Filth and reevaluate, but yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah. Have a drink ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a bottle.
Or a fucking bottle, yeah. And some hardcore medication. Yeah.
Just kill yourself. Cool. Just watch the film and kill yourself.
It's so good. It's so good. I feel like people are going to be like, oh God, they must hate that film. It's like, no, we love that. Man. We love that film.
I want to buy it and put it in a box.
There's some films you love, but they're hard to watch. Like, I really liked what Emma and I went to go see as a digression session. That wasn't across the room.
No, that's fine. Edit it out.
Emma took us. I don't let her decide what film we're going to watch very often.
Smart.
Yeah. I let her decide once. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm going to go into a film, not even watching the trailer, whatever, sure. And she chose Room. That is a damaging film.
Oh man,
that is a damaging.
Jess did the same thing. She was like,
what is wrong with them?
Jess was like, I read this book. Let's watch the movie. I was like, sure, whatever. Man, that film's horrible.
Here's the thing. Emma always goes on about, you watch some, fucked up shit. I can't watch it. It's so dark. It's so dark. Then she takes me to the darkest film I've ever seen.
The human kidnapping, rape, child movie.
It, man.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. Awful. And she's like, oh, it wasn't too bad. It was like, yeah, no, I'm never watching that.
You're sitting there clutching your childhood teddy.
That was Brie Larson as well.
That was her Oscar-winning movie.
That was the first thing I ever saw her in.
That was her Oscar win.
Yeah. She got Oscar from that? Yeah. Rightly so.
Yeah.
A Kid as well was fantastic in it.
Yeah, I don't really like kid actors, but he was annoying in the perfect kind of way.
Yeah. He's even the kid's like, what, 4 or 5? Well, not 4, 5 or 6, we'll say.
Yeah.
So good. Digression session over.
Yeah.
We do love Filth and other films. When we say we don't want to watch them, it's just because they're emotionally damaging.
Yeah, just do me a favour. See Split soon, because I have a lot of questions for you.
Okay. I promise I will put it on the list.
But like I said, if you want to wait and watch it on your big TV, then do it, because
now that you've seen it, I'm sort of more encouraged just to see it before the next podcast.
All right,
so that we can have a little chat about it.
Okay, then I've got to see. I've got to see what questions I can dig out.
Okay, man. Cool. All right, we'll do that then. So, shall we move on to the next section then? If that's our what we calling it?
Yeah.
The Pengist Watch.
Pengist Watch.
That's the Pengist Watch.
End of the Pengist Watch. 2017.
Bruh. How long before that meme's dead? Another month?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, well then, if that's over, I've got a question for you.
Go for the question.
Let's get on your John Wick, mate.
Oh, do you know what's getting on my John Wick, my
What's
friend?
getting on your John Wick?
This is where I'm going to pause for 1 second and just gather my thoughts for a hot second.
Have a
if we need to edit it out, that's fine.
Listen, I can go if you want. I don't know if you can notice. I'm pretty fucking stressed out at the minute. I've got some things to vent. You
go ahead, my friend, because I feel I see you boiling up.
I'm gonna go up. So group fucking projects, mate.
Oh no, Chris.
I hate group projects.
Funnily enough,
I hate group projects.
Funnily enough,
why does someone else's half-assed work affect my degree? God damn it!
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing in sympathy. Funnily enough, a friend of mine is also having this situation. He's in the last year of his degree and it's a group project and 3 of the 5 members are just not pulling it.
I mean, here's the thing. the guys, they are pulling them out. I'm a bit of a control freak for it.
Oh yeah, me too.
I gotta admit, I'm a bit of a control freak. I just like things done. I'm just that kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
I try and do things as quick as possible. I've had this project done for about a week now. I've just sort of been waiting on some other work, and it's just gotten to a point where, I mean, it's not so much the guys or anything that I'm angry with. It's the module, you know, because we got this group module where essentially make a fake band, whatever. It's all shit we done before.
Oh, this is what the music video was for.
No, this is a different project.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah, no, this is so. I've been doing loads of marketing, creating loads of promotional material.
Cool.
For this thing, so I've got it all done, and I've sent it all off to get CD printed and whatnot. So we'll be getting that done soon. And it's just things get delayed and stuff like that. No issue. But the issue I have is that this is 30% of the module is this master recording, in inverted commas, which is like just madness. Because technically, if you look at it on a base level, what I've contributed for the project isn't actually anywhere on the module guide,
right?
But it's there as an overall thing,
right?
Whereas very specifically, 30% of this module is these recordings and the CD packaging of which they'll be put into. But it's not just my department. It's basically like there's a couple of guys doing marketing, and it's like, well, I mean, yes,
good profession.
We do great profession. A lot of people do it.
Yeah.
There's but they've got obviously their individual documentations, which is what we've all been doing, which is what I've got a hand on Friday. But it's like, yeah, that's showing us what we would do in this project. But if that's only 30%, and then the other 30% is the group the master recordings, that's just down to the dude that is the producer or whatnot. You know, obviously we have songwriting credits.
Yeah, but
I mean, and I get my face on it as such because
I've got
the CD artwork. You know,
is it just a profile of your face?
No, it's not a profile at all. It's just it's all artsy fartsy stuff. I could go into great detail over it. There's no band photography, and that's a very specific choice.
Okay.
Not because it's easier. Definitely for art.
art.
Art. Yeah. Well, happy marriage of the two. But it's just. I don't get why one person's job in this group project would accumulate for 30% of the work. It's just like such a flawed criteria. I don't know. You have to work with people as part of the music industry. I get it. I understand what they're trying to go for.
But that's never going to be marked on us to a
no.
What's the word? What do you mark with? I can't get the word out.
I don't know. Standard?
Yeah, sure. It's never going to be marked.
Standard?
It's never going to be marked to an academic standard with ticks and crosses at the end of anything else, is it?
No.
You're not going to get an album and go, right, well, let's start marking this.
It's also not a case. It's also a case of like, if the album doesn't get made by Monday at 11 a.m., no big issue. Yeah. If the subcontracted CD duplication can't do it by then, no big issue.
Yeah.
We'll release it next week.
Yeah.
You know,
it's tough.
It's just I think they should, bless them. Maybe I might email.
And on a masters as well. That's some bullshit.
It's actually a year 3 module. That I'm doing.
It's just credits towards.
Yeah, I might send off an email and just sort of say hi. You know. Just as a way of thinking, because I don't think it's specifically their fault. Obviously, as lecturers, there's points that they have to hit. You know, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, maybe there should be some other way of grading, you know. I don't know. They cover their asses with the individual documentation. I'm very thankful that they do that. Yeah. But I think they should maybe tone down the percentage that the solely the mastered songs in their MP3 format are.
Yeah, because I had a final project in my third year, which my friend and I basically took hold the reins of and just did it.
Sometimes you have to, man. Yeah, I mean that's what I've had to do for when we had to do this presentation, because I was the guy that had made all the promo material. So yeah, if anyone else had made the presentation, it would have looked completely out of whack. Yeah. You know, and which is fine. I don't mind doing that.
So we took hold of it, and we're very good at what we do, and we work.
Sure.
we worked together lots all throughout uni, so we could bounce off each other, not a problem, right?
Same situation I got with these guys,
and
it's a brilliant pairing.
And it wasn't even, I mean, we are control freaks, but it wasn't even us being control freaks. It was that we were like, hey, we need this text for this paragraph, because this is journalism, remember? So it was basically a long form. It was a short dissertation between like 5 people.
Right.
And it was like, hey, we need your 4,000 words
Everyone
like
takes a part.
today so I can bounce off of it. And they were like, oh, I haven't started yet. And it's like, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
So we ended up...
Luckily, this hasn't been that bad because these are guys from uni that, you know, like it's one of those things where they'll get it all in. Yeah. You know, and I've seen that they've done the work and stuff.
So we ended up just emailing literally, which it sounds really horrible now that I'm saying it, but honestly, I was covering my butt because it was my degree. But we were screenshotting conversations and just sending it to our tutor and be like, look, this is what we're working with. I'm going to do his part and I'm going to get marks for it. Because otherwise it's like, sometimes my bit's great, Chris hasn't written one word, and here I am with a shit degree now.
That's exactly it, yeah.
So
that's exactly it.
Do what you got to do, is what I'm saying.
Do what you got to do.
But I feel your pain, and unfortunately there's no easy way out of it.
There isn't. I mean, at the very least, I'm thankful that they've only made, well, technically, over the entire module, 40% of it is group marked.
Yeah.
And 60% of it is then yourself, which is a grace for something that should be a group module, you know? So thanks for that. But at the same time, fuck group projects, man. Just fuck the entire idea of it.
Even when people are willing, it's a pain in the butt because you then have to organise 5 people, which is...
I'm in chumps with 2 of the guys in Colchester. One of the guys is moving to London. It's like,
God,
come on, like give us a break.
Haven't got a
and
chance.
Our degrees in Kingston.
Yeah.
So it's like, come on, you know?
I should still go to Scotland for the weekend.
Fuck it.
Oh, man. I do feel bad for you, man, but unfortunately you just got a deal.
Listen, mate, one and a half more weeks.
That's it.
And then I'll have a break.
And then it's a done thing.
Nah, then I've got to do a major project.
It's half a done thing.
It's half a... Well, it's 80% of a done thing.
80% of a done thing. Do you not get some of my John Wick, my friend?
What gets in your John Wick, my friend?
So I went away this weekend for the Easter weekend that is Jesus Christ's rebirth day.
Rebirth day, yeah. It's like the day that he was killed and then but came back stronger than ever. I don't know.
And his name was Arnie.
Didn't he like hang about for 3 days and then was like, well, I'm done here. Then
I think he had a little nap. I think he went on a bender. He had a session, chilled out in a cave, woke up, was like, well, fuck. Posted it on Instagram and then just went home.
Who cares?
Lad. Yeah, so we went to went to York, went up north.
I saw on the Facebook.
Yeah. And so we went to a lot of tourist attractions and stuff.
As you would.
And I've never been to London Dungeon, right?
Nor I.
Well, we went to the York Dungeon, same company, but in York.
It sounds less terrifying.
Yeah, it does. It was actually quite terrifying.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'd tell everyone I'm a strong, scary man.
Mm-hmm. How does that go down?
It didn't go down well. But that was fine. Like, you're paying to get scared and you're also learning lots of things, which was actually... Sure. I thought it was really cool because it was like, boo in your face, you're scared now. Also, this is what happened in 1842. And you're like, well, shit, okay. Thank you, Ghost.
We scare you, but then you learn.
Yeah. It was really cool. Yeah. But
so is it the same? Is it similar premise in terms of its like regional serial killers and stuff, or is it still...
It was like mainly York.
So it was like Jack the Ripper. Oh, okay, so it's still...
No, it was actually, tell a lie, it was all York. It was like, this is where the Vikings invaded the Romans or whatever. Cool.
I like
and then
that.
It was like a serial killer in the middle of York, and then there was a ghost in the York Cathedral. Cool shit, man. It was cool shit.
I'm glad that it's not just London Dungeon.
No. It's because I've never been to London Dungeon before, and my partner has, and she was like, it was really good, you got to do it. Anyway.
Yeah. Is she going to put that into the kids' syllabus?
Well, this is what I was... Well done. This is a good... well done. You segued perfectly into it.
I'm good at it.
So we're queuing up, and I'm a little nervous because I'm a strong, scary man. But
of course, we both are. We're both very manly men.
But here's the thing: like, genuinely, I get scared, but not easily.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm a strong, scary man.
I'm an utter wuss.
I can be a wuss, right? But when they put you in a pitch black room and go to the next room, and then you're feeling the walls through, you can't help but feel scared, right? So it's a really good situation, really good atmosphere they build for you.
Yeah.
And then a ghost pops out and they tell you the history of the ghost, and it's really cool. Also, the Golden Fleece in York. It's the other golden fleece in the world.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's haunted.
We Em and I found a golden fleece in...
oh, well, they told me it was the only fucking known in the world. They lied to me.
It wasn't a pub. It was a clothes company.
Cool.
Where was it? Oh, we went somewhere. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
So we're queuing up, and I'm a little nervous, and Jess, my partner, she's like, "Oh, it's going to be scary, blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah, I can take it. I'm a big, strong, scary man."
Whatever.
And
mate. I don't care.
she was saying like, "Oh, there's a lot of kids around," and I was like, "Yeah, it's like a kids thing." And she was like, "Nah, it ain't." And I was like,
"Oh, there was kids on a field trip.
They're in
just with the parents?
No, just with parents."
Okay.
And I was like, "Yeah, it's a kids thing."
I
was like, "Yeah, it's a kids thing." She was like, "No, it isn't." So we get in, and the first thing, it's this big, like, towering cathedral room.
Yeah.
And there's this nun in it, and she's like, "You're all about to die," and you're all peasants because they act. It's all acted, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "You're all peasants, and you're all about to die. I'm going to kick you out and kick you to the Vikings." Right. So then you get shuffled into this next room, and there's these Vikings in there, like, with fake battle axes and like screaming in your face, like, "Rah! The Vikings came in 704," and we're like, "Oh, that's really interesting," but oh my god.
I'm really imagining it's just like it's terror stops completely. Education,
oh my god,
education.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. So that was scary and intimidating as well, because people get up in your face, dude.
I'm not a fan of that. I like
Nor was I. But again, they build a good atmosphere for you because they're scaring you with knowledge. And all these kids they're losing their shit.
Knowledge is the scariest thing of all.
Learning about yourself is the worst.
Oh wow!
And all these kids are losing their mind.
Yeah, as they probably would do.
And I'm a bit like, you should know that this is like, it's called. The fucking logo is painted in blood, like that should give you some sort of semblance of, this is going to be scary for your kids. Yeah. So that was kind of annoying. And all these kids are scary, like I know I'm going to sound really hypocritical here, but all these kids are like freaking out. And I'm like, can you shut up? I'm trying to be scared right here. I don't want to listen to you being scared whilst I'm being scared.
Did the screams of children not scare you? Did that not get you in the zone?
The beardy man up on my face was scary, not the crying child.
So what's getting in your John Wick with this? This sounds like a lovely time.
So these kids are getting angry and whatever, and I'm getting kind of, this is a very long way around. These kids are getting angry and they're getting scared, and I'm kind of getting angry and scared at all this situation that's going on as well. And we get into this one room, and I think a couple of kids walked off, or they just disappeared, never to be seen again. I'm not really sure. I never found out. And we get into this one room, and it was like a Victorian era torturer's room.
Sounds great.
So if you're a rapist or a murderer or whatever, they'd torture you.
If you've stolen a chicken.
If you stole a chicken, if you
blasphemed.
Whatever. Said something too loudly. Yeah. They'd torture you before they killed you.
Yeah.
And the torturer was this young woman. She was probably about our age.
Cool.
She was really pretty, but when she turned it on, man, she freaked the shit out of me. She got up in my face and she was like, "I'm gonna fucking," she didn't say fuck, she was like, I'm gonna kill you. And I was like, "I'm
flipping kill you.
I believe you." She was scary. And so she picked out this big burly bloke, right? And this is what gets on my John Wick. She picked out this big burly bloke and put him in the stocks, right?
Okay.
And she starts then just getting into the knowledge and saying like, "Oh, I would use this tool to heat up the coals and rip his tongue out." And everyone's like, "Oh," and she's like, and then she gets out this big like, imagine a giant cigar butt cutter, right? Yeah. She's like, "I use this to chop off your manly parts," and like pointed it at me, and I was like, "Oh fucking no!" Then she pointed it at this bloke that she put in the stocks, right? Yeah. And this big burly bloke was just like laughing to himself. He's like, she was like, "Oh, think it's funny, do you?" Again, she's acting, and they're really into
They're in the zone.
They're in the zone. And it was really cool seeing them like play off people.
Sounds like a fun job if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. She just got to abuse people, man. That's my dream job. Yeah. So she had this like cigar butt cutter thing, and she was talking about cutting off men's manlyhoods. And this guy was laughing, and she was like, "Oh, I think it's funny, do you?" So she pulled out a smaller one that was like literally minuscule for the sake of laughs, just for laughs, pretty much. It was hilariously small. Okay. She was like, "Oh, use this on you," insinuating that he has a small penis, right? I'm
with you.
She was like, "I won't need this big one, I'll need this little one."
Hilarious.
And he got so angry. Really? And this is what got on my John Wick, man. He paid to get in there, to get scared and learn some things and have some fun. And he's like, "Oh, well, why did I say that?"
You've taken it too far.
Yeah, and then she's waving this around his face, going, "I'll say what I want." And I'm a bit like, relax, dude. You paid money to get in here and get shouted at. And he's like this big burly bloke, and he's obviously just a bit like hurt that she's insinuated that he's got a small little member. And it's a bit, and his girlfriend was there, and she was just like laughing because it's funny.
Yeah.
And
it's all part of the show. It's all part of the show.
It was just annoying. And on the way out, and he was going, and then on the way out, whilst we were leaving, going through a gift shop, he's like, "No, I'm not going gift shop. This is shit." And I was just like,
"Come on,
dude. You're like older than me. Just
chill
have
out.
some fun, man." Yeah. So that's what get on my John Wick.
It's a similar situation. I mean, again, when we both worked in catering, we used to work. I still work, not for too much longer, but but people come in and it's like, it's a lovely Sunday. They got a lovely Sunday off, gorgeous weather. They come outside, little tea rooms.
Yeah.
They're so angry.
Oh, they're so angry.
And it's like, what are you doing? Why are you so angry?
I mean, don't get me wrong,
It's
Chris.
your day off.
We're angry people, you and I.
Yeah, sure.
But we never aim it at people.
Mate, if I went to the bloody zoo, I wouldn't be looking around going, shit, little animal. It's like, I'd be like, I'm at the zoo.
Look at that fucking gorilla.
Look at that
He's a
hooty
dickhead.
Finky ears. Like, it just, you got your day off. You decided to come here. Well, what's your issue? Smile, for the love of God.
Oh, that's really funny.
Terrible. So that's what our John Wicks. Man, I feel better for that.
Yeah, I do.
Always feel better for that. So should we talk about the big thing that's obviously happened this week?
What big thing?
It's trailer time, mate.
Oh, yeah, that trailer too.
Trailer time. So we've had Star Wars Episode 8, the trailer come out.
Yeah.
And we should probably talk about it because...
Teaser, isn't it? Is it a teaser?
Our podcast is called May the Films With You. I feel like we owe allegiance.
Oh, it's a Star Wars podcast.
It's a Star Wars pun-based podcast.
Well, I feel like our lives...
Was it a teaser?
I think it may have been. I don't know. It doesn't matter. No. Probably doesn't matter. I feel like the whole point of this podcast, digression session, please. I feel like we've just started this podcast to talk about Star Wars.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, when there are no Star Wars news,
it's just whatever
we just talk
else
about anything.
Yeah, sure.
And then the Star Wars trailer comes out.
I feel
and then
like
it's the fourth thing we talk about.
It's kind of sad that it's taken us 42 minutes to get here.
Yeah, well.
I should have just kicked it
The
off
listeners
bat
will wait.
Because, mate, I'm ready.
I'm super ready, man.
I'm so
There's going to
ready.
be some intense Jedi training, fam.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I
want half of... I want 40% of the movie.
They're going to be on the island for a while.
I want Dagobah, but like most of the movie.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so I've been watching a lot of the Star Wars Celebration stuff, just like, because you can treat it as a podcast.
Yeah, I've avoided it because...
you shouldn't, man. It's
like
funny.
I said, went away for a weekend. I didn't want to bog myself down with having to listen to a 4-hour podcast.
No.
I think this week I'm going to jump on it.
I would say a digression session. With the Star Wars Celebration, listen to Mark Hamill, anything that Mark Hamill's in.
Yeah.
Because he's a goddamn madman.
He's a madman.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
He just talks.
I told you about last year, the Celebration last year, he did an hour-long Q&A.
Yeah.
And I watched all of it.
It was like 3 questions.
Mate, 3 questions that got answered, maybe. He got asked like 25 questions and then he'd just talk. And then he'd be like, okay, next. And that was it. And he's just talking.
He's a genius.
It's the most entertaining shit. But he did like a tribute for Carrie Fisher, and that was really, really interesting.
Yeah.
They used to get it on. Who knew?
What?
They used to get it on.
But they're brother and sister.
Oh, no, you should watch it.
Heathens.
I didn't know any of this stuff either. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, they used to get it on. And he's just talking. The stories are so funny. And then there's one where it's just him and this year they've just gone, don't worry about it. Don't even ask. Don't bother with the questions.
It's just him talking for an hour.
Talking for an hour. He I think in the last 10 minutes they start asking questions.
And he's like, I'm done with you.
He's just like, he could just talk. He literally went on and went, I have no plan for this hour. And then just started talking. And it's like, I don't even know what he was talking about. But it was just the most
I feel like he starts every,
thing.
like...
You're right, Jude. Jordan's Hot Minute.
Oh, Jordan's Hot Minute. What is this? He's got hot cakes.
I have food. My car key's broken.
What is happening?
And Uncharted 4 is incredible.
Yeah, did you finish it?
Not just yet. No, I'm getting very, very close. I just want food.
No, that's much appreciated.
I don't want cream tea, mate. I'm fine. Thanks.
I do.
Have as many as you want.
I'll probably have one.
Literally, as many as you want.
Namaste.
Cheers, George. Thanks for that.
So Star Wars trailer is looking lit.
Have you only just watched it?
Yeah, I know.
We've got the hot take.
Yeah.
What's that?
We're literally talking about it as you walked in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're just on that section. We're on trailer time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? What do you...
I'm excited.
How you feeling about it?
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I only saw it like today, but it does look very...
Looks great.
It looks complicated.
Looks back. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Jedi's over, mate. Get ready for the new Jedi Order. The Grey Jedi.
See, he had the book with the symbol.
He had the book with the symbol. the Journal of the Winds, the Wheels.
Sure,
sorry,
buddy,
the Journal
whatever.
of the Wheels.
We're not all nerds here.
Hey, listen.
I'm joking.
I've done some deep investigation into this. Okay, I know some things. Well, cheers, George. Thanks for
Thanks for the cake.
Thanks for Jordan's hot minute.
I'm going to sound like an idiot now. We're just eating cake on a microphone.
You can. I mean, when did we make those, George?
What is it today?
Wednesday. Yeah.
Monday.
Oh, you're fine.
They're fine.
It's fine.
Lactose. Who?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right,
Cheers,
Jordan.
Hey,
Jordan.
Jordan.
It's Jordan's hot minute.
That's Jordan's hot minute.
There you go. It's back, everybody.
Couldn't have written it.
It's back.
Couldn't have written it.
Really. Boy comes in with cakes and opinions.
Okay.
And then leaves.
That's beautiful. It's beautiful. I want to cry. It was so beautiful.
So where were we?
Mark Hamill talks.
Yeah, Mark Hamill talks. Watch them. They're really
Yeah,
fun.
I will. I think
They're really fun.
They're how long are they?
Hour each.
Yeah, that's doable.
I was just treating it like a podcast. They do. There are obviously other stuff as well. There was one with George Lucas because it's 40 years of Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, crazy,
Damn,
right?
son.
And he's there, and there was one with him and Harrison even turned up, and Hayden Christensen and Ian McDowell, the Emperor. You know, Palpatine. I think that's his name. Like real wide platter. And they did like a very rotating cast sort of thing with George always there. That was kind of interesting.
That's cool.
If not just to see how fucking jaded George Lucas is with Star Wars.
Yeah, I've not encountered him in a while.
He's an odd guy, man.
Yeah.
He's an odd guy. I don't think he likes Star Wars. That's the honest truth of it. Like, he just doesn't react to anything. I don't think he likes anything. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe all that money's just numbed his brain.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe he's just like high as fuck all the time.
It almost feels like it's like Childish Gambino levels of like, just like doesn't answer anything.
Was Gambino there?
Gambino wasn't there. No.
Okay.
Adultish Gambino.
Yeah.
No,
because he's Lando, right?
Lando, isn't it? Yeah, I tell you what, I actually didn't know. I don't know. I know young Han was there.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't know what the guy's name is.
Who
cares? Although I'm a bit concerned for that film, if I'm fully honest.
I'm very concerned.
I found out that he's actually the first guy that they auditioned.
So they didn't even... So my audition paper was just thrown to the wayside. They didn't even look at it. They just looked at this guy and went, yeah.
Yeah. They were telling the story, and it's supposed to be like a very ha ha ha. Oh, isn't this funny? And it sort of came off as,
and all the fans are like, no, it isn't funny.
Yeah, it very much felt like probably shouldn't have done that. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Childish, isn't it though? So really
yes, I do. Like
So back to the.
So the trailer looks good.
The trailer looks great.
There's that book with that thing on. What did you say it was called?
Okay, so based off of what I've been reading in the comments section and online, apparently one of them is supposed to be the Journal of the Wheels. Okay. And the wheels, you will know from Rogue One.
Yeah.
And that's when they go to Jeddah, I think it's Jeddah, the city, where all the Kyber crystals are. Mm-hmm. Those people are the guardians of the wheels. So there's something, it's kind of cool. It seems like they're actually tying in with very fine threads, stuff like that. So maybe that entire, maybe that Jeddah place might make a bit more sense and stuff.
Okay.
And stuff like that, and the wider thing of the religion. But my take on it, if you want to ask me, my little nerdy brain.
Hey, what's your take on it?
My take on it is that Luke is saying the Jedi needs to end, and he believes it, but he doesn't mean it like it's going to end completely. What he means is
as we know it,
and he's going to start a new Jedi Order. So he's been going away, spending loads of time finding relics and stuff. And all he's managed to find is like these books. Right. And these books are the original, this is what the Jedi is. Yeah. Everything else from that, everything that we know from the prequels, even from the, the originals, is like just watered down crap. Mm-hmm. And he's like, this isn't what it's supposed to be at all. This is all just too light side. And so he's going to, especially him as a character, he's a very sort of morally grey.
Yeah, because he wants goodness to happen, but he's also
he's conflicted. He's of two halves, and so he's going to start the new Jedi Order, which is going to be more focused around, as he says in the trailer, not just the light side, but also the dark side. Right. So it'll be like the Grey Jedi Order, And I think that's more where it's going to go, because I think especially, and it would be really clever and cool if they do this. If he says, obviously everyone was saying like Star Wars episode 7 was just like a rip off of 4 and 5 and 6. If he then goes, well, yeah, it was, because I've seen this shit happen time and time again. This is the issue with this is the issue of what we're doing. You know, it was Darth Vader. Now it's Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
You're blowing up a Death Star. You're blowing up. It's like that would be kind of a cool thing of being like, this is why I need to.
I've
break
lived this before. You know.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
I don't think they're smart enough to do that. But,
okay.
Okay. But
what about
cool.
JJ, man? I have some faith in
JJ's not
JJ.
doing this one. JJ's just done.
Totally is.
JJ's done 7, then done middle fingers up.
I feel like you've told me this maybe 3 times, and I'm surprised every time you tell me.
No, JJ. I think he's still an executive producer.
But like Martin Scorsese on that other movie.
Scorsese and the other 20 people.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to how
really
they.
Looking forward to it.
Like I know Clone Wars.
Darker, man.
Yeah, fully. I know Clone Wars, which I didn't watch, and Rogue One have both delved. Not Rogue One.
Rebels
have delved into like the Jedi and like the
Rebels,
the background of it.
Pretty good. Clone Wars especially. Did,
and we don't get that in the movies. And
no.
I'm looking forward to them doing that in a cinematic universe.
Yeah. It is lacking. Bless it. It is lacking. I mean, tell you what, people take the piss out of the prequels and stuff, but that's where we got the rule of 2 from and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we've got a lot of people.
We got a lot of lore from that.
People contribute it all to the originals, but it's like, no, it's actually from the prequels.
I swear to God, though, man, if I have to watch Luke die with my eyes,
he's good. Mate, he's dead. He's dead. He's already dead. He's dead.
I don't want to watch him die.
He's dead.
I don't want to watch him die.
I hope they take different routes. I hope that I want Rey to turn to the dark side.
Okay.
I want something different to happen other than the redemption story that we've already had in the originals. You know?
Yep.
I want Luke to, because what they've alluded to in interviews and stuff is that she's, when they talk about meeting your idol and your idol's nothing what they think.
Yeah.
What you think, that's what's happened with Rey.
Okay.
So she's expecting to get trained and stuff in the traditional sense, like, Yoda. And apparently she just ain't going to get that at all, which is what's going to be cool. And I sort of want her to then be like, well, I want this. Obviously, I've got power and stuff. This guy's not doing it,
She's fought Kylo and seen some power, right? So now she's going to Luke like, Wagwan, please give me that power so I can go fuck Kylo up. And he's going to be like, no, it isn't about the power.
It's the Yoda thing,
I see what you're saying, because Luke turned up at Yoda and he was like, come on, teach me. And Yoda's like, relax.
Time. But then, it's going to be even harder because Luke, this is so fan theory-ish, because Luke is just like, no, not only am I not going to teach you what you want, I'm not even going to teach you what there is. I'm going to trial.
So do you think
I'm going to trial this new stuff on you and hope it works?
So okay, now you've got the gears turning on my brain.
Yeah,
do you think the images that we saw of her training are her training on her own? Do you think
potentially?
Do you think that's her struggling to lift up rocks or whatever she was doing, but that was just her on her own?
That is her having a force vision. I promise you.
Say that again.
Like when she had a force vision when she picked up Anakin's lightsaber.
Yeah.
I think she's having another force vision, and that's going to be one of those things that sort of like maybe tips her into doing something and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I will take to the grave with me that she is Luke's daughter.
Probably. Let's face it. Probably is. But again, I don't want them to do that because it's the same as Empire.
Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think they can make her Han's daughter now. And especially with God rest her soul, Carrie Fisher, and now that she's gone, they can't even...
Well, she's still an 8.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I don't know. With Han in the movie dead and Carrie in real life dead, it's tough for them to make Rey the daughter, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
Han knows who she is. That's the thing.
Han's dead.
Yeah, exactly. But he's dead. Yeah. I don't know, man. I want her to be a Kenobi so badly, but that's just
God, yeah, no.
That's because I just want a Kenobi in the film.
Yeah, if she was Kenobi, I can die happy in the cinema.
Because I'm just not sure why they had young Kenobi and, Alec Guinness and Ewan McGregor's voices when she picked up the lightsaber. I can't work out why that is.
That lightsaber was never owned by a Kenobi, was it?
It was taken by a Kenobi, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all right. Good trailer. It's funny.
Great trailer, yeah.
It's funny how much talking you can get out of 2 minutes of footage.
Fan theories ahoy, mate.
Oh, and Carlo looks sick with this scar. Although I would have preferred a larger scar.
And he's got. Yeah, I thought it was going to be larger as well. I'm glad that he's sort of ditched the helmet as a metaphorical, like, this is who I am.
Fuck you, Vader. Yeah,
yeah, that's really cool. And it's like, he's clearly like taking a lightsaber to it, and his lightsaber isn't fixed at all. I love the fact that it's still that.
It's still just
and he's
crappy.
got the yellow eyes. You know.
What?
He's got yellow eyes as well. He's got the Sith eyes. Yeah. Very subtly.
Didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's a very subtle thing. Yeah, he's got them Sith eyes on.
All right, I'm on board.
Which is great because we're going to get to see Adam Driver just fucking go eat shit. I can't wait.
Yes.
I cannot wait. Yeah, we'll see. And it looks like Captain Phasma's going to get a bit more airtime other than the 6 minutes that she got.
I could give less of a fuck.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like
care.
she's leading the assault on the rebel base at the very start.
Give a shit.
Yeah? Not a fan?
Don't care.
Yeah, fair. We'll see what they do with her.
Yeah.
I'm sure opinions will be changed.
Now that I've seen...
Got to see what that Poe Dameron's going to be doing.
He's going to be saving... See, here's my theory. From the split second we saw of Finn, I reckon Finn's like been trapped or kidnapped or something.
No, he's resting up. He's healing.
Nah,
he's
been...
It's all white.
Yeah. He's been kidnapped, mate. I'm telling you.
Do you reckon?
He's the Han in this situation. He's in the weird...
Freezing, sure.
Yeah, he's in this weird kind of 21st century version of...
21st century Jedi time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been taken away.
Yeah.
There was another trailer this week.
Stasis. Mate, I mean, here's the thing. I logged onto YouTube and I saw Star Wars Episode 8 trailer.
Nice.
Star Wars Rebels trailer.
Nice.
Which
I didn't watch that yet.
No, it's fine. Well, basically, they're just capping that it's going to be the last series, which I'm really glad for. Why I didn't think they'd have the stomach to do it.
Good.
And yeah, obviously shit's going to go south and stuff's going to happen because there's no Jedi in A New Hope, you know?
Yeah, right,
There's two Jedi wrangling about.
Yeah, so they'll be dead.
So I don't know. We'll see. So there was that as well. And then there was the Star Wars Battlefront 2 trailer.
That's not what I was going to say, but okay.
I was just like, what a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
Time to be alive. So happy.
Yeah, it looked really good. I'm psyched for that.
So did you play Battlefield? The remake?
Battlefront?
Battlefront, sorry.
The remake? No, I thought it was trash.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to then?
Thor.
Oh, yeah. We need to talk about that, don't we?
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, Battlefront 2 looks really good.
Yeah, I thought you said that.
No, we'll just...
God, yeah, I forgot the Thor trailer come out.
Yeah.
That happened as well.
Battlefront 2 looks really good. I like that they're just doing what they did with the original Battlefront 2, which is now strange because there's now two Battlefront 2s, where they're just like, all the eras are happening at once. Don't worry about it. Just play the game. And you're like, all right.
Yeah, they just went, well, fuck that first one.
It looks really good. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's fine.
It won't be churned out in 30 days flat like the last one.
Yeah. I'll wait for the beta. Wait for the beta.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for Ragnarok. I'd forgotten that happened. Thanks for reminding me.
I'm so excited for that film now.
Yeah? You ready for Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Here's the thing. Yes, I am. Here's the thing. Also, that comes out in literally 9 days.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 comes out, yeah.
That's what I meant.
You should go watch that.
9 days.
You should go watch that.
Thor 1, I watched a lot.
Good film.
I watched it
Solid film.
literally once a day for maybe 2 weeks. I think it's a good film. Not great.
Yeah, no, not
Thor
great
2.
Film. Not great film. It knew what it was, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Thor 2 was maybe one of my worst ever ranked films ever.
Ever.
I hate that film, Chris.
It's boring.
I hate it.
It is boring.
It's shit.
It's the worst Marvel film. Maybe second only to Iron Man 2.
Whoa.
Iron Man 2 sucks, man. It sucks. It doesn't know what it wants
the guy has
to
the
be.
whips. Remember that?
Yeah,
Remember he has the whips?
No.
Yeah, that was a bad film. Yeah, well done.
Fucking Sam, what's his name?
Rockwell?
Sam Rockwell, man. Poor guy.
Yeah, he was in that.
Oh, why?
Oh, why?
He's a great actor.
Yeah, Thor 2. I like that they're going Guardians with it. They've gone spacey. They've gone...
I mean, here's the thing. I might not like the direction or anything, but I completely understand that that's exactly what they need to do.
Yeah.
And I fully respect them for doing it.
Because,
and it looks like they're going to nail it, you know?
Yeah, Thor 1 was like the, Neanderthal thing. Thor 2 was guess who's back? Saving the world.
There was nowhere to go from it.
No one cares. He's in England this time. Jane has been basically written out because...
I can say, so she's not in Ragnarok at all?
She's got to be gone, dude. Like, surely.
I don't know.
She hasn't been in anything
they
forever.
They were doing this whole fucking love thing. And they're even in Age of Ultron, he was chatting about her mushing over her.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like...
Oh, yeah, you're right. We didn't see her though.
No.
We saw Peggy.
That's how they writ out Pepper and
Yeah,
Nancy
Happy.
Portman.
Oh,
Happy.
Happy.
And Happy as well. Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, I've lost my train of thought.
Don't know. What is your trailer for? Your trailer fort.
Hey.
I'm happy with myself.
No, it's gone. No. I've got nothing. They've written her out. We won't see her again. Basically.
Yeah.
I think.
I just feel like that is the. I feel like for Ragnarok for me, even though Ragnarok is the apocalypse of the Asgardians.
Yeah.
I feel like it spells the beginning of the end for the Marvel MCU. I really do. Yeah, because I think it's now like they're clutching at straws. Mm-hmm. They'll do whatever they need to do to get the film out to make money. Fuck what's happened before.
Okay.
If James doesn't need to be in it, who cares? Doesn't matter what the
film's Thor's in space, dude. Matter. Like it's gonna be cool.
It's just like it's. I think it's definitely spelling the beginning of the end, and that's what worries me about the trailer. It's the first one that I've looked at and thought,
It's the first one that needed.
I've already seen it.
He's needed another Avenger to help him along. Like he's got the Hulk with him now.
They've got Strange as well. You remember?
Oh, of course. Right.
And Loki. Thor is not a...
So he can't stand on his own.
He can't stand on his own.
And I think the comedic... I can't say that word today. Christ, Look, I just can't talk.
What?
I just can't get words out. I'm losing thoughts left, right, and centre. The comedy relief from Hulk, which I presume is what he'll be doing.
Yeah, sure. If he's Hulk all the time, well, no, that's
the thing. Is he going to be Hulk all the time?
They've shared a screenshot that he's has Banner as well.
Okay,
but yeah, they seem to be just doing whatever they want with Hulk now. They just rewrite it every single time.
Have Banner and Thor ever had screen time together? Like, have they ever had a conversation?
They had a fight once.
No, Banner.
No, I don't know.
Like, because what's he going to do? Banner's going to be like, look, we're going back to Earth. And Thor's going to be like, oh, yes, verily. And it's going to be like, yeah, shut up, Thor, we're going back to Earth.
I think the entire point is that Banner and Hulk are now getting along as such in this arena style thing. They're like, oh, we sort of found our place,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the idea. And then I think Thor is going to have to go like, nah, man, we got to go back. Something like that. But we don't even know what the plot is.
No, we don't.
We don't know what's going on. There's the Kate Blanchett as Hela is in it.
So, yeah, she is.
So there's going to be something to do with that.
I hope Thor killed.
They're saying that she might be replacing Death.
Yeah.
In terms of the Thanos romance,
which would be good.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
I hope Thanos kills like a fucking lot of people in this movie.
He needs to kill Loki.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
To storm in,
that'd be
kill
perfect.
him.
Although Guardians is next week, and is Thanos going to be in it? He ought to be, right? Because then if they're going to make they're making a third one, a third Guardians.
Are they? Really? It's not even out yet.
So if there's a trilogy, it needs to have the same bad guy, right?
Well, they've not. I don't know who the bad guy is in Guardians 2.
I mean,
it doesn't matter.
I have no idea what's happening in Guardians 2.
Who was it in the first one?
That one guy.
Yeah,
it was on TV last night. That's the only reason I know.
Lee Evans.
No.
That was the bad guy in not Lee Evans.
No, that was Thor 2, dude. I'm talking Guardians 2. Guardians what? Never mind.
I've forgotten the guy's name.
A lot of films coming out.
A lot of films coming out, man.
Looking forward. What's the time frame we're at?
It's been an hour. It's been an hour.
Do you want to wrap up on a ting?
Well, we should.
You got a couple tings to do. All right.
Up to you. I mean, we've the only real section we've got now left to go is fortnightly films. We want to crack on with that.
So I've got one major film and one other thing.
Yeah.
I saw that Kong Skull Island.
Oh, did you?
That's fucking hilarious and great film.
Hilariously bad?
Hilariously good.
Really?
Brie Larson stood on top of a mountain and shot a flare gun into a giant spider. It was fucking awesome, dude.
You've lost me, mate. You've lost me.
Nah, if you liked Pacific Rim or Godzilla, you will like this movie because it's literally Kong running around, punching giant kaijus. Samuel Jackson says motherfucker a lot.
Oh, of course he does. He's Samuel Jackson.
Brie Larson's great.
Yeah.
Loki's in it.
Tom Hiddleston.
He is basically like a James Bond character.
Of course.
But he's shit at it because he's in the jungle.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you going to do now, James Bond?
Yeah,
you haven't got a flying car now. No ejector seat from the fucking jungle. Good movie.
Really?
Good movie if you want to watch a giant monkey punch things.
I don't trust you in the slightest on that one.
Also, I've this. Okay, I'm gonna break it down right here.
Sure, man.
This is a film podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to talk about a TV show.
Ooh. What?
Yeah, I know.
You watch too many TV shows, though, man.
Yeah, I do.
That's your issue. Go on, what shit you been watching?
I watched that 13 Reasons Why.
What is that? Because listen, here's the thing.
It's all over the Tumblr, isn't it?
I almost want to go back to John Wick. Like, I'm so sick of Facebook and the internet. I'd turn on and it would just be like, 13 Reasons Why, 13 Reasons, and it's just like, it starts on one day, and I'd be like, I guess this is the thing this week. This is the thing. It's like, it's another thing that I don't know about, don't care about, and we'll just have to endure, and I will know about it and learn about it by the end, whether I want to or not.
And here we are.
Here we are, man.
So Jess started,
13 Reasons
so Jess started
Why,
watching
Callum?
it, and she told me the premise, and I was like, this is stupid, but it was actually done really well.
What is it?
So this girl
is it a show?
It's a Netflix original. It's one of those shows where the 13 episodes get released in one go, boom, done, out.
Okay.
They're an hour long each.
Okay.
And the premise is this young girl. It's high school America.
Oh, joy.
This young girl kills herself.
Oh, joy. Here we go.
No, honestly, stay with me here. So this young girl kills herself.
Here's the thing, man. I'm a horribly biased person, and all I've seen from this thing so far is just Tumblr posts. And I hate Tumblr with a passion. So
I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
So this girl kills herself.
Okay.
She slits her wrists. She's been bullied.
Okay.
Before she kills herself, she makes 13 tapes.
13 Reasons Why.
There you go. Well done, you've cracked it. And each tape is her talking to a person, not like in the same room, but like she's talking into the microphone to a person. And each of those people are one of the reasons why she killed herself.
Oh, God.
Right?
Okay, teen angst. I'm with you.
So she then sends this to the first person, and they listen to all the tapes, and then gives it to the next person. They listen to all the tapes, and so on and so forth.
So they listen to the other people's tapes as well. Okay.
So it gets to this one guy who was one of her like crushes, and they went on a date once, but then it went badly.
Oh, that's a reason to kill yourself, definitely.
So I'm gonna just spoil it for you because you're not gonna watch it.
I don't give a shit. I don't even have Netflix.
Basically, it was done really well. Yeah, to be honest.
Is it like a good show?
No. Okay. But sorry, I'm trying to be swift.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all right. Don't worry, man.
So the portrayal of this girl who's been bullied and taken to the edge of her life is done really well. Because it started off like she gets a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
She comes from a different town, of course. She starts seeing this guy. The guy starts spreading rumors that she's easy.
Nice.
Right? Step one. Cool. Then it's like someone takes a photo of her when her skirt blows up and then sends it around the school. Okay. Kind of step two.
Sure,
and then it gets worse and worse. She kisses a girl, a photo of that goes round. Right. She gets in a fight, that goes round as a rumor. Yeah. Then she gets like sexually harassed by a couple guys, that goes round. Then she gets taken on a date by a guy and she's like really into him, and then he turns out to be a dickhead, so that's a reason. But then it like kickstarts, man, and it's like
it just starts going mental.
Then she witnesses her best friend get raped. Yep. And then literally the following day, she gets raped.
Oh, by the same person?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So that all happens in a very swift manner.
That's like episode 5.
So up to episode 7, it's like, oh, there's photos going around. There's rumors that you're a slut. And then episode 10 is like, no, I watched her get raped and now I've been raped. It fucking kickstarts, man.
What the hell?
But this young girl who played Hannah Baker, who's the girl who killed herself.
Hannah, as they say.
Hannah. Yeah. She was great. Okay. She was best part of the show.
Okay.
And it escalates well, and it does a good portrayal of what a depressed person would be like.
Sure.
However, they never say that she was depressed, and they never say that she was mentally ill. They just say that she killed herself. Right. So it's like this whole point that they're trying to make.
Is it a bit out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it is. And this whole point that they're trying to make, like, oh no, she was mentally ill, she was depressed, she was not in a good place.
Sure.
They never outrightly say she needed mental health. She needed mental help, and she had mental health issues. They never outrightly say she had depression.
Yeah.
They just say, oh, she was unhappy, she killed herself.
These bad things happen.
And it was like, if you're trying to go this, I think it's aimed towards
dangerous.
It's aimed towards these teenage kids, right? And you know, it's Hannah Baker's this edgy girl as well. She's really good looking, but
they're always edgy.
So it's aimed at like kids who might feel alone or whatever, and then it's like
are also like top tier hot.
Of course, right? Of course,
that's the way it works.
And watch the hottest Netflix shows.
That's the way it works. Yeah,
but then it's like it doesn't go the whole 9 yards, and I think that's kind of what bothered me the most, because it was like, if you're trying to help, then great, help all you can.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do it, then fucking do it.
Do it properly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you.
And the ending literally came out of nowhere. No one gets the justice. Pardon me. So no one gets the justice they deserved, and it just ended badly.
So is this a show that is just like a one-off, or are they going to go for a series?
It was based on a book.
Yeah.
And apparently the book was very well done, and it was taught in schools because it was teaches you about depression and stuff.
Okay, cool.
And it was a one-off book, and now they're making a series 2 about it.
So they are going series 2 of it.
Yeah, because the end of the series is this little nerdy kid who took the photo of the girls' area that one time. He is seen at the end with a suitcase full of guns.
Oh, yes, school
So
shooter.
it's like, okay, season 2 school shooting. That's what we're doing.
Sounds...
Good premise, bad execution, okay acting.
Yeah, that sounds like a premise that shouldn't be tackled within a light entertainment.
Yeah, not in a binge show either.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the
That
suicide.
seems-
You watch her suicide on the last episode.
Yeah.
Fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I felt physically sick.
Yeah.
And I've seen some gore movies, man, but that was honestly horrible. Like,
Oh,
you see
really?
it doesn't cut once. You see everything. You see her get into the bath, take her clothes off, cut her wrists, watch herself bleed out. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible, dude. So that was really good,
Yeah.
but also really bad because it showed the kids how to do it.
Yeah, never going to watch it. So.
Yeah, so-
I mean, I feel like the kids have the internet. They're going to work it out some way, you know.
They do have the internet.
Yeah, they do have the internet.
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes down to the basics, you can just jump off something. I think that tends to kill, you know.
Yep.
Like, I think we've worked that one out, haven't we?
So what's your team for the fortnightly?
My fortnightly films, I've been a bit lacking. So I watched... I'll start with the easy ones. Well, I'll go backwards. This is in no order. So I watched Rogue One. I got that on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah, so did I.
It was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it
Yeah,
the second time.
I enjoyed
round.
it the second time as well. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it more or less?
I'd say more
Yeah.
because
I fucking told you.
you were very correct. I'll hold my hands up. The first time round, I was like expecting more.
Sure.
Now I know what I'm
issue.
expecting.
Yeah.
I appreciate it a lot more, and
Yeah,
I think now I see the subtle things they did with sort of everything. Like, I can't even think of an example,
man.
but like just the way it all flowed so well.
Yeah.
It really,
Definitely.
I liked it. It was good.
As a slight digression, I was watching a interview as part of the Star Wars celebration. Or maybe it wasn't. It just came up suggested with Gareth Edwards, the director, and my God, that man. I mean, if people sort of say that film wasn't 100% there, no shit, it wasn't 100% there because like the way that they make films is ludicrous, and it's the issue of what happened with The Hobbit, where they're writing it as they're filming it and doing all that sort of thing. Yeah, and it's like, it's a wonder it came out half as good as it did, you know?
Shit.
And like, you could tell he was sort of like not telling the whole story because
Really?
he values his job, you know? You can, you know. But he was saying, yeah, you know, we'd have to, because people obviously were talking about why there was stuff cut from the trailer and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he was saying, which was really clever. He just he explained it.
Right.
And he sort of says, yeah, well, you know,
That's nice.
Yeah,
You rarely see that.
No, he's a very genuine guy. He's a super fan. You know, when I sent you those things to the Tunisia desert, that's because he was like, oh yeah, I've been to his places, and he was chatting about them. And I was like, oh, I've got to search this shit. But he was saying like where they were writing, you know, as they were filming and editing as they were writing and doing all these things at the same time. He says usually you make a film, write the screenplay, film the film, edit the film, promote the film, you know, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it should be. But now these days it all just blends into each other, which is what happened with The
That
Hobbit,
sounds horrifying.
which is why I went horribly wrong.
The Hobbit was great.
It was all right. Yeah,
Great film.
It was all right. It was
top tier
it was-
film.
It was not a great film. The trilogy. But with this, he was sort of saying, so people asked why stuff was taken out of the trailer. And he said, like, the reason why a lot of the time they were running across the sand and stuff is because we were filming, editing, doing this, and we realised it was too long. And so initially they went to the said base, got the plans, ran across the island, the beach or whatever, to then get to the satellite tower and then beam it up.
Right.
Which is why we saw a lot of them going through the AT-ATs and stuff like that. And he said, we just realised it was too long, so the easiest thing to do is just to put the satellite on the base so that they don't need to go anywhere. So I was like, oh, cool. So we're not actually missing anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, cool, sweet. Thanks
They've
for
just
explaining
cut
that.
bits. Yeah.
And then, then, so that was really cool. That was fun to watch. I gave that like an 8.
Yeah.
Just because, you know,
Yeah, I'd be about
seen it
there.
again. Yeah, it's just like
Maybe a little lower.
solid film.
Yeah.
Then I watched Cabin in the Woods as well.
Good film.
It was all right. I'm not going to watch it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Have you seen it before?
No.
Did you see the twist coming?
What twist?
That they were all supposed to be there because there's like the jock and the pretty girl.
Oh, but that's explained at the start of the film.
I've not seen that film in a
It's
long
people.
time.
I mean, that's what people were saying. People have always said to me, "Oh, just go into it knowing nothing. because there's like a twist, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was just there, and I thought I'm just gonna watch it, whatever. I just need something light to watch.
Were
I
you
don't want to
scared?
watch. Sorry?
Were you scared?
No, not at all. It was a comedy, wasn't it? I thought
Yeah.
it was,
Yeah,
right.
it was.
I wasn't expecting it to be a comedy as well. I was expecting it to be a horror film, so I was a bit like, okay, cool, whatever. But then like the first 5 minutes is like, oh, yeah, we're trapping these kids, this bird flies into the fence, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, right, so it's going to be some government scheme for whatever reason, and then there's the blood dripping down. It's like, okay, so they're doing it for the demon. It's like I didn't see any twist.
No, never mind.
But it was like, it was fine.
I saw it when it came out. It was years ago. It was
Yeah.
good. So
What did I give it? I gave it 6.5. It was
Easy
fine.
reading.
It was a original premise, and
Yeah,
any
absolutely.
film should be commented for that. So well done. And then I watched, which is probably my selection of the week, was Birdman. I watched Birdman.
Oh yeah,
finally.
how was it?
Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. So weird. So weird, but I loved it.
Okay.
Again, original premise. Michael Keaton, man.
Yeah, he can act.
Oh my God.
The Vulture.
He was so good.
Yeah.
He was so good. I'm really excited to see him as the Vulture now.
Yep.
I forgot. That's hilarious that he's Birdman and the Vulture.
And he was Batman. Don't forget that.
Batman. Yeah, I'm Batman.
Not that Batman. Not
No.
Batman. But it's good.
Really good film.
Did you?
Edward Norton was fucking fantastic.
He always is, except in the
man.
Hulk.
Yeah, man. But like I felt like he was playing a real pastiche of himself.
Right.
And that he was loving every second of it,
Yeah.
Because he's always taken a bit too seriously, and I feel like he was just like playing
He was
it
just
out
kicking
a bit.
back, yeah.
He's in like a hyper real version of himself. Everyone in it was great, and the premise was utterly incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm enjoying films smaller in scope, so just the idea of a guy who's just trying to make this fucking play
Mm-hmm.
really great. The way it's all one shot, artistically genius, brilliant.
I saw that clip down the street where they're having an argument, and there's like that
to
drummer in the
to
background.
drum. Yeah, it's like a beat poetry slam off, isn't it? So good. Yes, I mean, you have to
need
be
to
in a
watch
certain frame of mind to watch it. That's the issue with the film, is like you can't just chuck it on. You definitely need like a drink there and stuff.
It's long as hell as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Isn't that 3 hours?
like no, it's like 2.5. I think. Yeah, but I mean, it was sort of, it was keeping me intrigued just with the creativity of the film, and the acting and stuff. But the premise was, it's a bit of a bare bones premise. But then the last 10 minutes of that film, my God, like when he loses his mind and he starts flying about. From there on, like the last 15 minutes, I was enthralled, and I thought the cleverest section was it was top tier acting, was when you obviously see this last scene where he shoots himself, and you see it like 3 times, and for Michael Keaton, in the last one, he goes from an actor acting the scene to an actor acting the scene that he is actually going to do it, if that makes sense, and there's just something in the performance that he gives in the last scene that's like, my God, he's going to do something. Himself, I was like, oh, clever shit, man. Real subtle.
Good.
Brilliant film. I gave it like an 8. I should probably bump up to an 8.5 actually now.
Yeah, now I've thought about it
that much. I'm bumping up to an 8.5. Yeah. That was it. That's it. That's the format.
That's your tings?
That's the tings. Shall we wrap up?
Yeah, what time are we looking at?
We're looking at about 120. About to tip over to 120. It's the usual length. It's the usual length.
The usual length.
Yeah, man.
That's what she tells me.
Okay, we're wrapping it up.
Okay.
We're wrapping up. So I thought I'd introduce a new little section, because we always seem to rabble on as we talk about this last section. No, never. So I thought I'd introduce a new section called Movie Mantra, and this is where we will come up with a quote from a film that we like, that sort of is a bit of a mantra or a philosophy or something as such. And so this week, I'll do it this week, and you can do it next week. We'll take it in turns.
Yeah, we'll take it in turns.
Because I've got a few backed up. I was doing a bit of research, so I've got a few backed up.
All right.
And my one for this week is Star Wars themed, obviously, because we've been talking about Star Wars. I've been on the Star Wars hype, man.
Yeah, you've been on that Reddit.
I was like, from Obi-Wan Kenobi himself.
Yeah. Which one?
I love this quote. Alec Guinness.
Cool.
I love this quote. Go, who's the fool? The fool, the fool that follows him. I love that quote. That's always.
It's good.
It's a great quote. That's the movie mantra.
It's
So don't be a fool. Kids.
Don't be a fool. Let me tell you, I followed a guy to work, followed a guy home today. He was like, "Oh, come follow me. It's the quick way home."
Yeah.
Got stuck in traffic. So yeah, you're correct.
Who's the fool, man?
Me. I'm
You
the
are
fool.
the fool.
I followed the fool.
That's it.
Idiots.
Don't follow fools.
Now the films are with you, Chris.
May the films be with you, man. Pleasure as ever.
A couple of weeks.
See you next fortnight.
Take care.
Bye bye.